Hello, welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Suzuki Jimny. I'm aware that the Jimny has been relatively quiet on social media of late, and that is for a number of reasons. So I'm going to jump in, go for a little spin. I may or may not find Archie in this video. I don't actually know where he is at this point. I've dropped him a WhatsApp, but God knows what he's doing. Anyway, we're going to jump in because I've got some very, very exciting news with the Jimny that you can all get involved in. I'm going to give you a little Jimny update. It's going to be all things Jimny, and maybe a small garage update as well whilst we're at it. So then, without further ado, I'm going to come over here. As Archie would say, first things first at this point, he would be saying right now, just look at it sat there, look at it sat there, so much presence, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm going to fill in for him. Just look at it sat there, all just sat there, so much presence, just look at it, just sat there. Okay, but yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of exterior stuff with the Jimny before we go on a little spin. Nonsense aside. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Ah, it's good to be back. Oh. Right then, let's get her fired up. Ah, where's the hole? He says. Woo! Powerful stuff. We have life in the Suzuki Jimny. I don't know what's going on at this point. Let's turn that down. We have steering wheel controls. It's all very civilized in here. You've seen the details of the Suzuki Jimny before, in many videos before, but I'm going to start filming on that little guy there, and we're going to have a chat, I think, because I've got some exciting news. Right then, you lot. First things first then, as we... Oh, I'll try not to run any over. That is not... Well, that would actually get some views for once. Right, I'm in the Jimny. It's the first time I've been in this car for probably about... Thank you. Probably for about 2 weeks or so. There have been a number of reasons for that. Mainly, I've been all over Europe, schlepping around all over the place. And that is pretty much actually just the long and short of it. Also, the other fact is I've got 5 or 6 other cars to use as well. And I think this has been at Archie's. I haven't seen it for a while, so I don't know where it is. Anyway, big plans for the Jimny. We are planning to modify this car. That was always the plan when we kind of saw the Jimny arrive in the first place. And I think this car is kind of a modifier's dream. You can pretty much do anything you want to it. And the idea was always to do some sort of body kit, some sort of wrap, and just turn it into something even more chaotic than it already is. Because the white colorway, it's not a pair of shoes. The white paint is probably not what Archie and I would have chosen had we had the choice. This was just the only stock coming in, the only car available, so we just jumped on it. So, wrap ideas are welcome, colour ideas are welcome, what colour to change the wheels. We may even change the wheels entirely. We'll do privacy glass and all that kind of stuff to it. But for the time being, it is staying as it is, nice and simple, a nice classic Suzuki Jimny. And you know what, on that note, I found myself just driving around, waving at other Jimny owners, and sometimes I'm not even in the Jimny when I wave at them, which is even more odd, and I do get some strange looks at that point. That is not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is a very exciting opportunity for everybody involved, watching, anyone that's in the UK basically, or even if you're not in the UK, you can probably travel in and do it. This very car, because it's not getting a huge amount of use, and because we want people to enjoy it, we've decided that we are going to list it to be able to be driven on Turo. Now, a bit of background, if you don't know what Turo is, if you've been to the States, you will know what Turo is, because you will have seen Turo. Turo is absolutely massive over there. I think they even sponsor some of the NFL maybe, or the basketball, whatever over there. It's basically a household name over in the States. Turo are coming to the UK, or they're actually already in the UK by the time this video goes out, and this car will be listed on Turo for anybody to be able to drive. Now, I say anybody, obviously I mean if you're 8 years old, then you can't come and drive it because you can't drive a car. But if you have a driving license, then you can get involved, you can hit the website and you can book it. I'm going to leave the link directly to this car, and it'll be available to book as soon as this video goes out. So as soon as this video goes out, go and get in the pot. It won't be available every single day because, you know, we do need to use it every now and again, but there is a calendar on there when the car is available. So make sure you click that link, and you'll also be shown the price of the car as well per day. You can rent this, I think, for a whole day, and you'll come and collect it, and it'll be either me or Archie that comes and hands it over to you, which is actual chaos, to be fair with you. Apologies in advance if you do get Archie, especially if he's not eating, because he can get quite grouchy. I'm aware of that. I bear the brunt of it quite often in my videos. So yeah, that's all very exciting. You guys and girls at home are going to have the opportunity to drive this very Suzuki Jimny, and I'm a little bit apprehensive. I don't want it being put on its roof. I don't want actual chaos being caused in it. Please do look after the Jimny. Have fun in it. Go around, cause some chaos. Don't put it on its roof. Don't set fire to it. Don't damage it. On that note then, I'm going to give you a bit more info about Turo, because I'm kind of bamboozling everyone with a bit of info here and some exciting news which you're probably still thinking about. But. So, how does Turo work? It works in two different ways. You can be a car owner, like myself, who can put their vehicle on the platform available to be rented, and your car can essentially just make money for you whilst you're not around, which is quite a cool idea. So, prime example, if you use your car only on weekends, during the week your car is sat around doing absolutely nothing. If you listed your car on Turo, the car will be getting rental payments all week. So you can finish a week's work and also have made another week's work of money. It's chaos. You can set your price to whatever you want. Obviously you've got to be reasonable about it, otherwise no one's going to hire it. I mean, I'd love to charge 10 grand a day for the Jimny, but that's not viable. Although I might actually try and up it to that, see if anyone does it. And also, you can obviously rent cars yourself on there. You can go on the platform just to someone that needs a car, you can click your local area and you can find what cars are available. You can also search by vehicle type and all the rest of it. If you needed a 4x4 or you wanted a sports car, all the rest of it's all completely usable and simple anyway on the platform. It's a website, anyone can access it. It's super simple. I've managed to work it out and I am short of a few brain cells these days. Any concerns anyone has about insurance and all the rest of it, Turo take complete charge of that. It's all fully insured. So as I was saying earlier, if someone does put this on its roof, I'm going to be fully covered, and Archie's fully covered. And whilst it wouldn't be ideal, everything's fine. The insurance is completely taken care of by Turo. The other concerns that people may have, you can vet who you have hiring your car. You will have the ultimate choice whether or not someone hires your car. So you can take a look at them, and if you don't like the look of them or the sound of them, or if you know they're a bit of a div, then you can just say no, which is absolutely fine. Oh my God, I'm about to have a shunt here. Chaos. This thing is actually, good luck to anyone who rents it, because it is actually bedlam. The steering wheel doesn't really work. You've got to really put some serious inputs in, and then you're just, it's trouble. Just be careful going around corners is all I can say. So yeah, back to being... Did I hit someone? No. Everyone's okay? So going back to being sensible then, you can vet whoever hires the car. And Turo as well will do some vetting, so they won't just let any Tom, Dick or Harry drive the car. So it's all regulated, safe, and you don't need to stress about that sort of thing. I mean, I wouldn't put my car on there if I thought, you know, any old, I was going to say an impolite word there, any old tow rag could come and jump in it. So yeah, hopefully the Jimny will provide some joy to some of you out there. We of course want to see Instagram pictures, we of course want to see stories and all the rest of it of whoever's hiring it, driving around, enjoying it, causing trouble in it, and just generally just spreading the Jimny love, because this is one of the rarest cars, believe it or not, in the UK, really, new cars at least. The quantity of these coming into the UK this year is minuscule. I haven't seen another new Jimny on the road, and it does get some looks as well. So anyone who is hiring it, prepare yourselves. People will clap you down the street. Like, everyone loves the Jimny. It's brilliant. Ah! Go away. Whoa. Bloody hell. You are not well at all. To conclude then on that kind of fairly extensive waffle there, the Jimny is now live on site. You can go and book it, go and get involved, and keep us posted on what you get up to. I'm excited to meet some of you, excited for you to go and have some adventures in it. And also, as I was saying earlier, if you have a car that is doing absolutely nothing and you want it to make you some money, I mean, most cars these days are on monthly payments, so to be honest with you, you can probably pay the monthlies on your car. And I know this car particularly, because the monthlies are so cheap, a few hires a month from Turo will pay the monthly payment. So the car is effectively now paying for itself, which is mental. Obviously you've got AdSense as well, but we all know about that. So yeah, if you have a car and it's doing nothing during the week and you fancy your monthlies paid, then just put it on Turo and someone will come and hire it. And a lot of the time what some people do is they give the keys to their concierge if you live in an apartment, and they just sort it out whilst they're at work, or they give it to their cleaner or whatever, and you can set the calendar to be available only at a certain time so it can work around you. It's all very, very intuitive, very, very easy. But yeah, it's a cool idea. It's in the UK now, and that is that. Exciting stuff. Right then, that is the end of this Jimny update video. I hope you enjoyed this rather brief update, but I thought I would bring to you some good news with the Jimny and share some Jimny love with you all. So make sure you check out the links below. Make sure you get booking, and maybe I'll see some of you very, very soon when I hand over the keys. Do subscribe, thumbs up, let me know your thoughts. Also, actually, as I touched on the beginning of the video, I want your thoughts on customization, because there are so many options on this, and this will be a customized car. So we will be modifying it, so I want your thoughts on that. But anyway, make sure you click the links below, check it. Anyway, make sure you click the links below. As always, get involved, and I'll see you soon. Ciao for now, bye.